students at home. And we're going to start from where we stopped last week. I gave an assignment last week. I gave you some questions to attempt at home. So we're going to attempt those questions in class. So the first question here is a unicameral legislature has A, 2 houses, B, 1 house, and then C, 1 head of state. I guess you still remember what we said about unicameral legislature. Now this is a situation where a country has only one legislative body. So the answer here is what? 1 house. Then number 2, the number of chambers in a bicameral legislature is dash. The number of chambers in a bicameral legislature is dash. A, 4, B, 2, and then C, 3. So the answer cannot be 4, and the answer cannot be what? 3. But the answer here is what? 2. Because we said that if a country has or practices bicameral legislature, it means that that country is said to have what? 2 houses. So the answer here is what? 2. Then number 3, a federal system of government is adopted in a state with dash. A federal system of government is adopted in a state with dash. A single ethnic group, B, small population, with large expanse of land. Then C, marked inequalities. Among the component units. Okay, let me read the question again. A federal system of government is adopted in a state with A, a single ethnic group. It cannot be this answer, because we said that a federal system can only be adopted in a country with diverse cultural differences. Then B, small population with large expanse of what? Land. It is not possible. A federal system of government cannot work in a country that is what? Small. Then C, marked inequalities among the component units. This is the answer. So a federal system of government can only be practiced in a place like this. Then number 4, countries adopt federal system of government because of dash. Countries adopt a federal system of government because of dash. A, uneven development. B, the fear of domination. And C, adoption of the state religion. So the question again. Countries adopt a federal system of government because of dash. A, uneven development. B, the fear of domination. And then C, adoption of a state religion. So the answer here is what? B, the fear of what? Domination. Then the next question, a system of government in which one level of government exercises an overwhelming authority over others can best be described as dash. A confederal government, B, parliamentary, and then C, unitary. Let me write it on the board. Okay. A system of government in which one level of government exercises an overwhelming authority over others can best be described as A, confederal government. It cannot be a confederal government because a confederal government is a system of government where the state tends to be stronger than the central government. So A is not the answer. B, parliamentary. Now, parliamentary system of government, we already know that it is a system of government where power is shared among two individuals, the head of state and what? Head of government. So it cannot be B. Then C, unitary. Now, unitary government is that type of government where power is only focused on centered on the central government. So the answer here is what? Unitary government. Then the next question, which of the following is a demerit of a bicameral legislature? Which of the following is a demerit? Now demerit here also can be what? Disadvantage of a bicameral what? Legislation. Now the options on the board. A, there is tendency. Okay. Which of the following is a demerit or a disadvantage of a bicameral legislation? The options are on the board. A, there is tendency for despotic rule. B, passing of bill is delayed. And then C, the scope for political participation is what? Limited. So the answer should be what? B, passing of bill is what? Delayed. Passing of bill is what? Delayed, because sometimes, I told you that there are stages in a bill becoming a law. And those stages are about 7 in number. And then sometimes, the upper house and the lower house have to sit together to iron things out before a bill becomes a law. So, there is always delay in the passage of bill when it comes to a bicameral legislation. Then let us see the theoretical aspects of the assignment I gave you. Number 1, I said you should define a bill. We have done this over and over again. I said you should define a bill. And we said that a bill is not yet a law until it is signed by the executive or by the president. So in other words, we can say that a bill is a proposal of action under discussion where in the parliament and later signed to become a law by the president. I think I have to write it here. So they said we should define bill. Then we said the bill is a proposal of action discussed in the parliament and later signed into law by the president. Period. Then 1B, they said we should outline 5 processes a bill becomes a law in a presidential system of government. So in other words, they are telling us to write the stages in which a bill could do what? Become a law. Now the first stage is what? We have the first reading. They said we should mention only 5. Even if you know the 7 of them, just write 5. 1, first reading. 2, second reading. 3, committee stage. 4, report stage. And then 5, now the first stage there is what? First reading, the second is second reading, committee stage, report stage, and what? Third reading. They said we should have outlined only 5. There are 7 in number, but these are the 5 they said we should write. Then number 2A accounts for the adoption of a federal system of government in Nigeria or federalism in Nigeria. In other words, they are telling us to write the origin of what? Federalism in Nigeria, how federalism came about in Nigeria. And I've always told you that each time you see this question, your mind should go back to when Nigeria was divided into 3 provinces. By who? By Bernard Bodilon in the year 1939. And then you also tell them that in 1946 that Richard introduced regionalism and created a federal structure. Then in 1951, McPherson created the House of Reps, both in the local, in the state level and what? In the central level. And he also gave them the power to do what? To make laws within their jurisdiction. Then finally, you tell them that true federalism emerged in Nigeria in 1954. Now, this was as a result of the meeting, the London conference that was held in 1953. That was where the British officials decided that Nigeria should do what? Adopt a federal system of government. So this is the brief origin of what? Federalism in Nigeria. Then number B, that's 2B, they said we should identify the factors that led to the formation of federalism in Nigeria. Now I told you that Nigeria cannot adopt a unitary government. Why? Because Nigeria is large. These are some of the things we write. Size of the country, 1. Size of the country. 2, cultural diversity. 3, British Council policy. And then 4, government at the grassroots. Okay, so number 2B, they said identify the factors that led to the formation of federalism in Nigeria. 1, size of the country. So Nigeria will be too large to operate what a unitary government. Then cultural diversity. Nigeria has about over 250 ethnic groups. These are some of the things they consider before operating a federal system of government. Then British Council policy. This was the London conference that was held in 1953. That was where they decided that Nigeria should adopt a federal system of government. And then the division of the country into 3 provinces in 1939. Then number 4, government at the grassroots. Is another factor that necessitated the formation of federalism in Nigeria. This is bringing the government down to the grassroots. Okay, that's all for the assignments. And then today we are going to consider another thing. The topic for today will be minority and the creation of states. Minority and the creation of states. This is what we are going to consider today. Now we all know that Nigeria has about 200 or over 250 ethnic groups in Nigeria. And then these ethnic groups are also divided into 2. We have the major ethnic group and the minor ethnic group. We all know that. We have major, now, under the major ethnic group, we have the Igbo, the Hausa, and the Yoruba. These are the major ethnic groups in Nigeria. They are just 3 in number. And then when you're talking about the minor ethnic groups, there are so many in number. We have the TV, that's the Tiv. We have Igala. We have Urobo. We have Ishan. We have Efik, Doma. Efik, Idoma. There are much, just to mention but a few of them. There are so many. We have TV, Igala, Agatu, Urobo, Ibibio, Jukun, Ishekiri, Ijo, Efik, Idoma, Nupe, Ebira, Igeda. So there's so much. But remember, we have just 3 of them as the major ethnic group. Then these ones fall under the minor ethnic groups. Now the minorities are often found to be marginalized. They are seen as a group of people that are less important in the society. And because of that, they keep on requesting for the creation of more states. Because they believe that when more states are created, they'll be independent, and that will do will favor them. Now, because this group of people are seen as people that are less important, you find out that most of them suffer from pandemic diseases like HIV and AIDS, Lassa fever, and the rest of them. And then most of them do not have access to health services. When you go to some of these areas, you find out that they do not have good roads, and they do not have good schools. So because of this thing, they keep on demanding that more states should be created, because they believe that when more states are created, that they will be free, and they also benefit from that. Then all the minority ethnic groups feel marginalized as less important in the region. that they found themselves, and as a result, they have continued demanding for what? State creation, either singly or what? In group. And then because of time, by next week, we're going to see reasons for the demand of more states by what? The minority group. So, I urge you to read ahead of me. Read the reasons for the demand of more states by the minority group. Thank you very much.